picture out of the New York Times was to propose pictures for page one. What was put on the front page of the New York Times at that time influenced the press of the entire world.
Spring at home, but unmindful of clock or calendar, the Vietnam struggle goes on. A Viet Cong ambush of a U.S. Marine Rough Rider truck convoy kills one of...
As an editor first of the Washington Post and then of the New York Times, I was supposed to be neutral in public toward the war, as I was supposed to be neutral in politics. But I was glad when in 1968 a picture came over the wire, photographed by Eddie Adams of AP. You see them pulling this guy out of the building, and they were like taking him by the hand, and they pulled him out in the street. And all of a sudden, to my left, somebody came out of nowhere, and I seen him go for his pistol. And as soon as he raised his pistol, as soon as he brought it up, I took the picture. I thought absolutely nothing of it. Back to the AP office, and I dropped it off. I said, I think I got some guy shooting somebody. That picture moved over the AP wire about 3 o'clock in the afternoon, well ahead of time to be put on page one. I took it to the preliminary page one conference where there were all the editors to make sure that it wouldn't get lost later, because it was a sensational picture. There was discussion about whether it tilted the balance one way or the other, but I was determined that we would play it on page one. I saw it as a photograph that would shock the public into an awareness of the cruelty of the war in Vietnam. Eddie was very unhappy about the publication of that picture, even though it won him a Pulitzer Prize. The victim had been caught in a very brutal act, and Eddie Adams tended to sympathize with the Saigon police chief, whose motives did not become clear just from the publication of that picture. And I give him great credit as a journalist for being able to see both sides. General Dewan, well, then he was like a colonel, and the whole thing is that picture destroyed his life. And that's what bothers me more than anything else. He never blamed me for the picture. He used the cliche that we hear all the time, is that he said you were doing your job, and I was doing mine. Eddie did not like to talk to me about that picture. We had been friends. I had offered him a job on the New York Times. The publication of that picture marked the ebbing of our friendship in a funny way.